Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole and E3 is just around the corner, and with that of course the big Microsoft Bethesda conference on Sunday. But Microsoft has decided to already announce a little bit of what they will talk about and what they will show, and this is a huge announcement for the Xbox Game Pass, and they're titling it Bringing the Joy and Community of Gaming to Everyone. As you can see, this is a very extensive article they have released, but we will go over the most important articles and points right here. So they're saying, at Xbox, our mission is simple. Bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet. To achieve that, we aspire to empower everyone to play the games you want, with the people you want, anywhere you want. And then there's some people like saying just how amazing gaming is and how amazing Xbox is, yada yada yada. And now let's talk about the important parts. Xbox Game Pass members play 30% more genres and play 40% more games, and more than 90% of members said they played a game that would not have tried without Game Pass. On average, across the Game Pass library, partners see engagement go up by more than 8 times when they enter Game Pass. That is a huge deal. Like, even if that means that those people might not buy the game, now the people have heard about the game, now the people have probably played the game, and this is bringing some insane amount of traffic to games. Wherever it's purchasing games inside or outside of what's available in the library, or purchasing additional content for the games they like, members spend 50% more than non-members. So there was always this theory of, hey, people buy Game Pass. When they buy Game Pass, they will not buy video games anymore. Simple, right? Well, the reality is, no, not at all. It seems like that the members of Game Pass actually spend 50% more than non-members. And that is another huge driving point for developers and publishers to bring their game on the Game Pass, because apparently it means that people are just buying more regardless. Then they're saying that Xbox Game Pass has become a true discovery engine, a platform for connection and community, and is driving game sales. New insights we are sharing today include: since we started our partnership with EA Play in Game Pass Ultimate, our players have been engaging with EA's subscription service in a significant way. Compared to before the integration, EA Play has seen record usage on Microsoft platforms, driving hours played on these platforms up by more than 200%. As a result, EA's incredible portfolio of games has reached and gained millions of new fans on the Xbox platform. So what that basically means is, I assume that EA is getting a cut of the ultimate revenue, and depending on like how many people are using it, how many people are playing EA games, and so on and so forth. And this has probably brought, again, a significant amount of players directly to the EA portfolio, as they describe it here, which is pretty substantial for EA. The new Square Enix game Outriders is in Game Pass and was also the #1 selling digital game on Xbox. So again, this contradicts the theory of some people who say if you have Game Pass, you just don't buy those games anymore, and the selling numbers will be much, much smaller when you are on the Game Pass. Again, this with Outriders completely contradicts that, because it has been the #1 selling digital game on Xbox during its launch week and the top 10 selling digital game on Xbox in the month of April. Game Pass helped introduce millions of players to the game. And that is also real. Like, I know a lot of people who said, not gonna lie, if there wouldn't have been Game Pass, I wouldn't have checked out Outriders. Glad that I did. Then I bought it, or I kept playing. And it's just fantastic. Like, Game Pass was definitely a significant driving point for the success of Outriders. During launch week, MLB The Show 21 was the biggest sports game of the past year on Xbox and the second biggest sports game of all time on Xbox. Well, then you also have to say that there are not too many sports games on Xbox, but that's a different topic. Game Pass added millions of new fans and grew Major League Baseball players' base significantly. MLB The Show 21 was also the #1 selling paid game on Xbox for the month of April, blah, words. And again, like, another very important point here is it was successful on Game Pass, but it also sold a lot of copies. That is super important. Now, let's talk about the big changes coming to Game Pass. Xbox is working with global TV manufacturers to embed the Xbox experience directly into the internet-connected televisions with no extra hardware required, well, except the controller. That is, again, absolutely significant. It's basically like a built-in Game Pass. And if they're actually pulling that off, that is huge. That is something basically Stadia dreamed of, but never really managed, because Stadia was over, yeah, you need a Fire TV stick, you need this, you need that. And Xbox was just like, nah, you don't need any of this. Like, just boot up your TV or turn it on, and then you can just use Game Pass right from the get-go. That is a huge thing and would drive even more millions of people, maybe even billions of people, to the Xbox Game Pass experience. Xbox is exploring new subscription offerings for Xbox Game Pass so more players around the world can experience the most immersive and fun games across devices, geographies, and financial realities. This is a very important point. I know that a lot of people would just read over this and will be like, whatever. The thing is, Microsoft has a plan, and that is to be present on every market around the world. The problem is, every market has different economies, like US, Europe, and even part of Asia, and so on and so forth. Like, there are parts in the world which are very similar to the economics in the West. Reality is, though, there are also a lot of countries who are not there yet. And for them to find the right pricing and the right edition of stuff is very, very important. Like, I can totally see that Microsoft at some point might offer a Game Pass Lite where they literally just offer third-party games or just offer first-party games, but they are not giving you the whole shebang. I could totally see that. And then they're offering you, I don't know, Xbox Game Pass First, where you only have Microsoft first-party titles, and you pay, instead of $10 or $15, you pay only $5. And I can see that this will help quite a bit. So this is very, very important. Xbox is working with telecommunication providers on new purchasing models like Xbox All Access, which allows consumers to buy both a console and Game Pass for a low monthly price rather than spending money up front. I wonder if they are offering something like, for a phone, hey, you want this new iPhone? Well, why you are not buying it in Xbox All Access? Huh? Well, you were getting the phone for free. Well, not for free, but you're paying on a monthly basis. And you are also getting Xbox Game Pass. And then is that your subscription model? I could totally see that they are pulling that off at some point. Well, it will not be Apple, it will probably Samsung, because that's the company Microsoft likes to work together with. So, yeah, this could be very interesting to see. Xbox is building its own streaming devices for cloud gaming to reach gamers on any TV or monitor without the need for a console at all. What does that mean? Well, something like the Fire TV stick. Like, they don't have that yet. Like, the only thing they basically have is, well, the consoles and, well, the PC, of course. But yeah, so it seems like that they are also working on a streaming hardware right there. Cloud gaming through Xbox Game Pass Ultimate will launch in Australia, Brazil, Mexico, and Japan later this year. Good for them. Nothing really to say to that. In the next few weeks, cloud gaming on the browser will open to all Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members, with Edge, Chrome, and Safari support. Players will be a click away from gaming on almost any device. Yeah, almost any device. That, by the way, also includes PlayStation. Like, people have already tried it. You can basically boot up a browser in the new PlayStation and play an Xbox game on there. You can totally do that. It's crazy. So this would be another major step for Microsoft to move forward and bring just cloud gaming to every platform. We are in the final stages of updating our Microsoft data centers around the world with our latest generation of hardware, the Xbox Series X. This means gamers will see faster load times, improved frame rates, and experience Xbox Series X and S optimized games. This is also very important. This is a huge step. So if you haven't heard about this, Microsoft announced this at the beginning, that right now all the data centers are basically running on an Xbox One X. That's what you're gaming on. But they made it clear right from the get-go that when the new consoles are coming out, they will switch their completely data centers out and put in the Xbox Series X in. And that is very important because if you're looking at Stadia, Stadia has made some bold claims right at the release, like, yeah, we are faster than even like the strongest Xbox One X, and yada yada yada. Like, this is why you want to game on Stadia, because we have the better hardware. And that's not true anymore. Like, now Xbox Series X is taking over, they can switch out the hardware faster than Stadia can, and it will probably be another nail in the coffin of Stadia. So this is actually a very important announcement, not just for you as a gamer, but also from a company perspective. Later this year, we add cloud gaming directly into the Xbox app on PC and integrate it into our console experience to light up scenarios like try before you download. This is cool if, well, they also have to really redo the Xbox app a little bit. I hope they are talking maybe about it at E3, probably not, but I hope something is coming there. This will of course help, that people just have to open up the Xbox app and then jump directly into the game. And this is of course also a fantastic new thing, like try before you download. So just playing the game for maybe 5 hours or so before you actually buy it and download it, that's a massive boon. And then they're talking, of course, about the games they will show. But yeah, those are the big takeaways. And again, this is a huge step for Game Pass. And it seems like that Microsoft has actually really nailed the Game Pass. And of course, also cloud gaming. Like, they're dominating right now. So we will see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. I would appreciate that. If you're also new to the channel, you want to see more gaming news, you want to see more analyzes, gameplay, reaction videos, and so on and so forth, you can, of course, leave a subscription if you so desire. I would appreciate that. And if you want to watch me live talking about all the gaming news, you can do so on Monday to Friday, starting at 9 a.m. ET, which is 2 p.m. UK time and 3 p.m. Central European time, at trovo.live/ChaosMole. You will find a link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Bye bye.